Hello guys, so welcome to the first tutorial for AdamaScript. So now that we have installed the IDE, the software AdamaScript, so we have to come to our website first to look at the tutorials. So once you come to the website for AdamaRobotics.com, you will be redirected to this screen, and then you will see the AdamaScript over here. So we've finished the first step, the installation. Now we have to go to this lesson, which is Musician Monkey. So just click that and it will redirect you to this page. Okay, so we have all the written instruction over here for Musician Monkey, and at the end of this project what we will learn is we will make our monkey that we have on the screen to play some tunes or music or some kind of sound. Okay, so the step one for us is to know the IDE. Okay, so as you can see, I'm back in the IDE here. So before we start, we have to understand the IDE. Okay, so I'll just give you a quick idea from the website quickly, because I've already opened and saved an image over here. So as you can see, this is the IDE. The number one, the first part, is our playground. Okay, so we can bring our objects to reality in here. In the middle, you can see we have the toolbox. Okay, so I'll place a number later on. So on the toolbox, we have our blocks. You can drag and drop and make something, an object over here, do whatever you want. Okay, and then on the right, you can see here this bit of screen. Okay, this screen is basically the programming window. Okay, or we can say this is the workspace. You drag a block over here and you press them, and your object, the sprite or the character, start to do whatever you want it to do. Okay, and in the bottom over here, number 4, this area is basically where we have the libraries for our characters and the backgrounds and the stages. Okay, so we can choose all of them from over here. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do is we have to save our program. Once we run something, we can save the program by going to File and then Save Project As. Okay, so Save Project As, we will save our program in the desktop. You could save it in anywhere you want. Okay, so I will save it as first project, or you could save it as Musician Monkey. Okay, Musician Monkey. Okay, so I'll save it as Musician Monkey and just press save. Now what happens is your program has been saved. Okay, then number 2, the step 2 is we have to bring in our sprite, right? So right now we have our sprite over here, so we can just right click it and delete it. So I will show you from the beginning how you can bring a sprite. So first of all, here, as you can see at the window, this is the sprite library. Just press this and you can see the whole library. There's a lot of characters and many things. Okay, so once we do this project, you could do your own one. So first project, we will make a monkey sing. So you could probably make a kid sing, or make puppy bark, or whatever you want. Okay, so let's just take our monkey first. So our character is on the stage right now, in the screen. So we now know how to choose this sprite. Then the next thing we would need is we have to get our equipment for our monkey. So we will go to this area again and come to music and dance category. So you can see microphone stand and drum, right? So we'll get each one of them one at a time. So I will just drag and place it, and then I need the drum again. So come here in the sprite library, in the music and dance area, just get a drum. Okay, so I will place the drum on the other side. Then our stage would look like this, right? You can see the stage. You can increase the size like this. And then number 3, what we need to do is we need to put a background, right? So to give a background, just click here, the choose backdrop. They call it backdrop, and we go here to the indoors. In the indoors, we have this three kinds of stage. We will choose the spotlight stage because our monkey would fit in that center area. It will look good. So once this is here, we can just click script. So you could edit everything. So now you can see our stage looks like this, and the monkey. So you can drag and drop and place them wherever you want to. You can even shrink them in size. So press one of them or click the shrink here on the top, window and press each of them, it will shrink in size, or you can even increase their size, whatever you want to do. Okay, you can even cut, you can duplicate, you can use all sorts of things from the IDE. Okay, now that we have our stage, we have our monkey, so it's a bit flying, so let's put it a bit below. Yes, and our singer, our microphone would be here, and the drum is alright. So once we have everything in the same size, now what we could do is we can add some music to the drum. Okay, so as you can see, we have a drum, but it's not doing anything whenever we press it or whenever there's a block. So for that part, we have our coding, right? So we need to program it in some way so that it does a particular job. So as you can see, the drum needs to make a noise, right? So what we would do is we would add a sound. So come here to the sound tab in the category in the script, and then you have play drum, right? So I've already chosen the drum sprite and press that. You can see the music coming, right? Very good. So what we would want to do is we would want to add an event. So basically, when something happens, you would play the drum, right? So for example, if you press a key, so for that we need to come here, or if you press the flag, the drum will start. So for the first one, what we would do is we would show you if you can add this, and when you press this, your drum would make a noise, right? So open this block again and just drag it back here, so it will be deleted, or you can right click and delete. So what I would do is I would add the when space key is pressed. So you have a space bar in your keyboard, right? So whenever you press this space, it will make a noise, and whenever the program is running, you will see a yellow light coming out from the background, right? So that's how you program the drum. So what we would do is we would choose another key here. We would choose the alphabet D for drum, and this would make the drum sound whenever you press the key D, okay, on the keyboard. Now what we would want to do is we want to make a singer, right? Because right now nothing is happening over here. So we will go to the sounds area again, but first we have to click the monkey sprite because we want to make the monkey make a noise or make some sound. So now every time you come to the monkey and you press this, so this is the monkey's song, okay? So what you could do is you could add an event again for the monkey, or you could add you know, your own sound by recording something from the library or from a new sound, whatever you want. Okay, so what we want to do is we want a script, we want to edit it. So whenever you click on the sprite, we want this to make a noise, okay? So we would do the same for the drum as well later on. So let's say this. So every time I press the monkey, it makes a sound, right? It says shout. So I'll show you how you can add a new sound as well. So go to the sounds tab, then upload a sound from a file. You could upload a sound from a file, or you could even record a sound as well. Just press record and it will be here, and just give me a second, I'll record a sound quickly. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, let me just I just sung a song. Hey, how are you doing? Ooh, I'm a good singer. So this is the recording. I can rename the recording to my song, or you could rename it to whatever you want. Okay, now every time we will go to the script here and we will press the monkey, and we can change the sound here to my song. Now let's see what happens. Every time we will press the monkey, hey, how are you doing? Ooh, the monkey is getting my voice. So the next step, what we want to do is we want to make the monkey dance as well. Whenever it sings, we want to add, like, change the costume to make it dance. Okay, so come to the costumes tab here. As you can see, a different monkey has 3 different characters in different positions, right? So what we want to do is we want to change the looks of the monkey. So come to the looks block, and I'll just quickly show you what it does. So switch costume. So press this, you see the monkey is changing the, oh no, so we have to take the next costume. So every time you press the next costume, see, monkey is changing, right? So what could we do to make it keep on changing every time, right? So every time you press it, it will add this next costume block at the bottom. It will be changed to like different, you know, costumes. You could even change the background. So now what we will do is we will make the monkey keep on singing and dancing. So for that we need a control block. So the control block is basically you can make them repeat. You know, you see, every time we click and then it works.
Hey, how are you doing?
So we want this thing to keep on doing it, okay? So for that we need a forever block, or you could even take the repeat block. So you want it to repeat a couple of times. So we will take this forever block and we will drag this block inside it and add this block over here. And we would like to wait a bit in the middle as well for the control to work. Now let's see, the monkey will be dancing around and also keeping on singing the same song over and over again until we stop. So what's happening is it's just waiting for 1 second. It's not giving the monkey any time to sing. So let's make it 4 seconds and see what happens now.
Hey, how are you doing? Hey, how are you doing?
Okay, enough of my voice. So you see how we can make the monkey sing, right? So you could make the monkey shout, you could add your own song and do like anything you want, okay? You can add a sound with the drum as well. So right now the drum is not you know, making any noise whenever I'm pressing it. So let's just click the drum and press D key to change this block to event block whenever the sprite is clicked. So every time we press the drum, it will make a noise, okay? We could even make some repeat noise as well. So something like this. Insert this block inside it and press it now. You see, both of them are working at the same time. So this is how we can have our musician monkey. So let me just quickly change the monkey's sound to my own voice. Actually, my one is better, bro.
Hey, how are you doing?
Yes.
Hey, how are
so
you
now
doing?
we have programmed our first musician monkey.
Hey,
guys,
how are you doing?
So we can switch the program by pressing here on the red one. Okay, so this is how you can program anything, literally anything. So this monkey could be a robot, this monkey could be anything. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. This was the first tutorial on musician monkey. Guys, stay tuned for the next one.